Good morning, Hank. It's Sunday. Hank, as you know, last week my book Paper Towns won an Edgar Award, an award given out by the Mystery Writers of America to the best mystery novels of the year. Hank, this means that I am now the proud owner of a bust of Edgar Allan Poe. Which begs a question. What could you do with a Poe bust? You could put him on your head! What could you do with a Poe bust? You could dress him up as a sailor. No, you can't actually. He's already dressed up as a sailor. What could you do with a Poe bust? You could play Wii with him! Oh, you just got Edgar Allan Poe'd! What could you do with a Poe bust? You could replace your face! My, Edgar, what lovely puff you have. What could you do with a Poe bust? You could make him wear sunglasses. Honestly, in terms of face to sunglasses ratio, Edgar looks more normal right now than your average Olsen twin. What could you do with a Poe bust? You could play dress up with a bust of Edgar Allan Poe. What could you do with a Poe bust? You can put it on your shoulder and see if it'll say nevermore. Nevermore! Oh, wow! It talks! Edgar Allan Poe, you have a funny voice. What could you do with a Poe bust? You could waterboard him. I'm gonna ask you one last time, Edgar. What does the raven symbolize? Oh, you're not gonna talk? You're not gonna talk? Now you're gonna talk! What could you do with a Poe bust? You can use a Poe bust as fitness equipment! What could you do with a Poe bust? He could be your garden gnome. What could you do with a Poe bust? Actually, I think I'll just keep him on the mantle. Oh, P.S. Australian Nerdfighters, look in the sidebar for some information about upcoming events with John!